It isn't always that the Punjab Kings come home feeling, and in this case actually being on top of the world. It's a double-header today. We've seen the Kolkata Knight Riders celebrate a little while ago. Now, here in New Chandigarh, for game number 29 of the Tata IPL. This stadium is a gigantic stadium, holds almost 40,000. It's a magnificent arena. And they will come here supporting the home side, where they're the only unbeaten side, hoping they can keep that run going. So this is where we are, a side that's playing wonderful cricket up against a side that's a bit iffy. Won some, lost some. Shreyas Iyer and the Punjab Kings up against Rishabh Pant and the Lucknow Super Giants. That is the reason why the Punjab Kings, the only unbeaten sides. Last night the Royal Challengers slipped to another defeat. A little while ago the Rajasthan Royals slipped to a defeat. The Kolkata Knight Riders have moved up, the Mumbai Indians at the bottom. But Lucknow Super Giants at 8, they get points today, and they could go right up to number 5, 6 maybe. Lots to play for the Super Giants. Head is interesting. There's not a lot of matches between these two. 3-3. Look at it and say, wow, it looks close. But since the resurgence of the Punjab Kings began, that's what it is like. Won both last year and both were one-sided games. And now here on the pitch, a fair covering of grass over here. Abhinav Mukund was there with Owen Morgan. They said it's still a new square, so a little uncertain how it will play, but lots of runs. Remember, one side is only 61 meters, so that'll have a big part to play as well. It's always an anticlimax, isn't it, the first ball?
Not always. Not always.
Not if Vaibhav Suryavanshi is batting. Straight to slip! Mohammad Shami's breathtaking run in the power play continues. What a bowler this Mohammad Shami is.
Oh, how beautiful. Out the hand perfectly. And as it goes along down the wicket with that rudder, he's just looking for somewhere to get some grip. It finds it on this pitch, and the field is set perfectly too. And that finger goes.
And first boundary too, into the pads. The one ball that he strayed. Shami, and it's a cruel game. It goes for 4. It's 7 for 1 after 1. Priyansh. Shot into his hitting arc. And that means it's only headed one way. Beyond the ropes towards the shorter boundary.
Oh, he's a wonderful young cricketer to watch. Just the swing of the bat and the ease in which he does it.
It's out.
Big shout, big shout. Didn't get much support from behind the wicket.
I just wonder if there was any bat involved. The bowler's pretty confident. Behind the stumps, they're not sure. There are two noises. Yeah, Rishabh isn't happy. No, perhaps suggesting
Shami
that it's
again.
going down the leg side.
Straight up, but it'll clear the field. One bounce into the boundary for 4. This is Cooper Connolly. I think there have been 3 balls that have been off course. It's been 4-4-6.
Well, he's
Fine enough for 4. There is a man on the boundary at third, but it doesn't matter where the fielders are.
Oh, it's exactly what you're going to get. And 2 aggressive left-handers at the crease. It's a slight angle that they can work with now with Mohammad Shami.
Oh, Edge. There was a slip, but there wasn't for this ball. Threw everything at it and got 4.
Yeah, more width on offer. I'm just wondering if it was worth persisting with a slip. It's easy with the benefit of hindsight.
Big in the air and long and wide and past the fielder. He's playing with the fielders, but on this occasion it didn't matter. 13 of the over, 4 gone. It's 39 for 1. He's gone up to 21 of 8.
Waited for it. Base off of the last ball. Not the option for Prince Yadav. Relief for Cooper Connolly. It's still only 4 of the over. 43 for 1. Gets it away, Priyansh. Just has ways of finding the boundary. Short-sided, raced away for 4.
Yeah, it certainly works in his favour. Abhinav Mukund mentioned earlier.
Now 2 fielders are deep on the leg side, but it's the short side. So the 50 will come up for the Punjab Kings. As well as the partnership as Priyansh looks to maximise this last power play over.
An area of his game that he's worked massively from last season. Every single time Mohsin Khan's dug the ball in short, Priyansh Arya's got the answers to it. 2 fielders in the deep still.
It is high. It's going to be safe. In the end, Avish prevents the boundary.
Oh, for a moment, I thought the ball went.
Outstanding. He is so good, Priyansh Arya. And he has New Chandigarh up on their feet. Top shot. That might just be the shot that'll make him feel good. Connolly's had a bit of a break. His partner's going strong. And he starts with 4 outside the power play.
Oh, here we go again.
Connolly launches into that. Yep. Now he's found the middle of his bat. 6 followed by 4. Big shift in the last 8 balls. Pinged off the bat. Flies over the boundary. Yep. Cooper Connolly is in full flow now.
Well, 2 youngsters normally in the shape of Prabhsimran Singh and Priyansh Arya.
They are hemorrhaging boundaries now. The Super Giants. Priyansh Arya. Goodness, he finds boundaries with ease. He's on to 47 of 17.
It's incredible bat swing. The open-faced arc.
Beautiful. He just knows exactly where the fielders are, and that's an art. Sometimes you come to T20 and you think, they don't care about the field. They just lob the ball out. He knows exactly where the field is. What a crop. Onto the longer side, but it doesn't matter. He just slices the ball. He clobbers the ball. He places the ball. He does it. Oh! This time it's Cooper Connolly. Marginally short, but how quickly he was into the shot. There's another left-hander batting too.
He's been called
Oh, picked a slow one again. 50 comes up for Cooper Connolly. Of 35 balls, striking over 150. And you just think he might be coming into his own. He's picked up 2 slow balls very, very nicely.
You've really got to appreciate the resilience of Cooper Connolly.
Oh, that's a good shot actually. You might think he's just stubbed the Yorker out, but he's ended up placing. 6 more. Full toss. Sometimes those full tosses can be tricky to hit, because you're hitting them most of the time slightly cross-batted. But it was easy, this one, for Priyansh Arya. Clears the fielder. This is an exquisite shot. The fielder, because of the longer boundaries, well inside the rope. And that is why for a while you wondered if it was going the distance and the fielder should have been out of the boundary.
Tell you what, I reckon.
Oh, for a minute I thought he'd gone too far across. He'd gone just enough across to be able to put the ball wherever he wanted the ball to go.
Yeah, I really feel for Avesh Khan at this point. He's trying to execute those Yorkers, missing it.
Thank you very much, Markram Connolly. Angel 1 Super 6. Carnage from both ends from the Kings as the 150. Keep that count going. Here's another 6. This is an exhibition of 6 hitting. The highest. 13 sixes in the innings, make it 14 sixes in the innings. Connolly goes past Priyansh. They're both into the 80s. No hiding, no stopping the Punjab Kings. They've taken Markram for 26 and nothing you can do but just admire. They are the kings of... That's a rocket of a shot from Connolly. Oh, it's flowing now for him.
Oh, partnership absolutely flowing. 180 now off just 78 deliveries.
Lucknow, surely breathed a huge sigh of relief. Well done, Prince Yadav. Amidst all the carnage, he breaks through. It's gone for just 19. Flat, hard chance taken. Mitch Marsh, there was so much riding on that. And M. Siddharth is pumped. We'll have a quick look at this. Marsh's reaction suggests it's clean. They've broken. Both flowing batters now have the Super Giants. This is big.
We have an umpire review for fair catch. Feed check, it's a fair delivery. Watching the first replay. Roll it, please. First contact is within the field. I would like to check the foot. Can you just zoom in this angle?
There's another wicket. The Super Giants looking to fight back in this game. This is a period of play that is most welcome as Shreyas Iyer departs.
Can they get a flurry of them? That's what they want. Straight.
Very fine. I'd love to see how much past the leg stump it went. Once again erring, once again dispatched. And that scoreboard is up and running, whatever the obstacle.
Chahal.
It should be taken. It's quite an easy catch, actually, it's taken. But it's the nature of the beast at this stage. 4-6, tries to clear the longer boundary. Dear that. First one might go out of the ground like that. I was about to say the first one might go up, but this goes the distance. To the back end. Just past the keeper for 4.
Yep, I'm right there with you, Avesh. Even when it comes off the edge.
Oh, so hard. That, I would believe, is the flattest 6 of this year's tournament.
Pretty certain that...
Back past. He is such a powerful batter, and he's getting the balls where he wants them to. This he connects. And with Stoinis, you only have to connect. This. One more. And at this stage of the innings, and when Shashank is batting, when you say one more, it only means one thing: out of the ground. 240. And then moves across, gets a boundary on the onside. Shami leaks 20, finishes 1 for 56. It's 249. And he gets a wicket as well. Just as well, there was a tall man on the edge of the circle, and he could pull that ball down.
Yep. Lovely. Just rewards they are, these, in a scenario where the game's going at 13s and you're going at half of that, less than half. He picks up another wicket. Pace taken off.
3. Ends beautifully, magnificently. The call was for 2. Surely they're not going to make it, and they don't. I like the idea though somehow. You went 253 and you're charging for the second. They finished 254. I mean, we've seen extraordinary things, but you'd say 254 is good enough.
Charging for the second run, Marcus Stoinis. It was just 4 steps for Marco Jansen. He was at the wrong end. Pooran's had a great day at the field. Catch, a couple of good stops, a direct hit to finish. That's what he needs.
It's okay, lady, it's okay. It was the last ball. They were trying to sneak an extra run. They had millions in the bank and they were charging for a cent. 254 for 7. Prince Yadav 2 for 25. Outstanding.
Crowd is growing against this Punjab Kings side. They are raising the ceiling. Lucknow Super Giants need 255. They get anywhere near, it's going to be some chase. This is the new International Cricket Stadium in Chandigarh. We have new records for the Punjab Kings. Their highest score batting first in IPL history. Have chased 262 successfully a couple of seasons back against Shreyas Iyer's KKR, ironically. He's dismissed Aiden Markram 7 times, Arshdeep Singh. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I was going to get to that point, and particularly...
Swing, appeal, it's full. The umpire says it's not straight enough. When it's that full, you're interested. Is Shreyas Iyer interested? Vaishak does well. Let's not forget Arshdeep's call is for catch. Oh, it'll be a special one. Shreyas, who was spectacular. Shot, Mitch. He knows. Funny side of it. Terrific ball. That's how good this surface is. Badoni with a beauty. Takes down Bartlett. Brings up his first 6. Throws his hands at it. Fielder was more of a deep point. Badoni manages to get it to his left. Beautiful from...
Well, Punjab Kings were at the same point. There's a couple of big overs coming. Nice. He's doing his job at the top of the order, and he's doing it well, Badoni. This has to be predetermined, isn't it, this shot?
Yeah.
And he goes down the wicket. This is a very smart innings.
Power play, they've done that.
Taken. Little miscue. Went off the inner half of the bat. And as a result, didn't travel at all. So Rishabh Pant comes in at 3. So that slot in the batting order hasn't changed.
Get yourself in.
Oh, Pant! Nothing wrong with the elbow. Is it that a long charges down? This is longer, bigger. A Pant special.
Well, extraordinary.
With two straight, and that was enough for Marsh.
And what that does, to your point, is
It's pummeled by Pant. Mid-on was inside the circle.
Yeah, a couple of noises there. I was going 75 and 254. Look, if we're here to see someone chase down 254, we'll be glad we were. And this wasn't a safe
Away from what's required. It is a tough ask, make no mistake. The fact that Punjab got 130 in 9 overs between overs 7 to 15, this game would come down effectively to a difference in the middle overs. And it's not like they've lost wickets, which illustrates the point of how good the Kings' defensive bowling is. Opportunity, the result of superb bowling, sustained pressure, a masterclass in middle overs T20 bowling leads to Chahal dismissing Mitchell Marsh.
swung as hard as he could.
Morris side. Pant launches into Yuzi Chahal. It's high. Fielders, careful of the collision. Tag team effort. Specialty of the Punjab Kings. Perfection from Priyancharya. Hand comes off. LSG are hoping Pant comes off tonight. Back-to-back sixes for the skipper. He tries. It went quickly. Where's it pitched is the question. Chahal will ask. Prabh Simran will have his say. And Shreyas Iyer does review. Down on one leg, Puran doesn't get all of it. In fact, doesn't even get enough to go for 4. It looked good. I think it went straight off the face of the bat. Might have another look at this. The Punjab Kings are confident.
We have a player's review for caught behind. Original decision is out. Feet checked, it's a fair delivery. Watching the split screen. Roll it through, please. Just roll it. Yes, the ball appears to have come off the bat. Can I have ultra edge to check, please?
Clever blast.
They just skidded through from can dip in a year.
Yeah, I think it's national cricket, particularly when batters both working in. You would say batters that would do so much cricket.
In full flow, he was high on his strike. And LSG's just at the last chance goes down.
Shashank, he thought.
Yeah, just you've seen players who, after a point of how to pick yourself up, just back your peak. You like go closer and closer to
Janssen that does it for trying to search for us quite simply 9 for 4.
Mukul Chaudhary strike rate 100.
Oh, cricket. Be disciplined and remain right on top of his game.
With batters sometimes.
Middle overs. Now Bartlett.
Bowling lineup is that we haven't seen Shashank.
That is the plan. When things don't
Run rate. Bunting will be drilling that in.
perfect. You were looking at a defeat. For him,
ball darting in. Get his...
They're not easy to put away, but Markram.
6 this evening. Would be a positive that LS gained a...
LSG 158 for 4.
Overs from you. Is his
Helicopter.
There's something about Mukulcha.
Yeah.
Picked out of some trials. He's been around. Last year, they used him tactic. He's playing Tommy to use him. For 30 for Vaishak. Once signal for the one bound.
Yeah, and you bowl at him, obviously. Yeah, take what you can, particularly analysts. Has
15 of 10, 21 of...
We have a players and the revised white guideline. The revised white guideline.
4 overs, 1 for...
his deliveries again.
Wow. Get in some goggles.
Ricky Ponting's up and I can't believe it.
it's a total... I wouldn't, because you see that reaction.
He's 9 for 4.
He broken his foot.
Poor Shashank is so sheepish about it. And he said, first of all, he's unhappy. Sorry, look at the sheepish look. It was so sheepish.
Yeah, just trying to judge it. He hops almost it. He kind of needs...
Show that irrespective of where you... 10, most income from LSG. There were only 30 Mogs when we used to say...
Rotating strike.
No, let it not be him. Let it... Mogs talked about on Ricky Pont.
3 of them. He'd take the catch itself, the take side. Look at them all 3.
Aiming their head off, I can tell you, and they can do that. 15 of 10, 21 of...
We have a players and the revised white guideline. The revised white guideline.
4 overs, 1 for...
His deliveries again.
Wow. Get in some goggles.
Ricky Ponting's up and I can't believe it.
It's a total... I wouldn't, because you see that reaction.
He's 9 for 4.
He broken his foot.